is the heart of New Wuse, a resettled community from the FCT down to Niger State. After over 40 years of being resettled from the nation's capital to Niger, what is the living condition and standard of the people? We'll take you around this community. Welcome to our community on AGTV. I'm Jethro Ilya. Sabon Wuse is a community in Niger State that was resettled from the present-day Federal Capital Territory in the year 1980. Those resettled alongside include Asukoro, Katampe, among other communities. Despite being relocated from the land of milk and honey, as they call it, without proper resettlement and compensation plan, the people are yet to recover from the trauma of being evicted from their ancestral home, with their living condition worsening.
Now, ever since we were resettled here, the federal government just brought us here, abandoned us without proper compensation. And example, as you can see from the houses around, those houses that federal government built for us as compensation from our valuable lands they took over from us in federal capital. You can see them. They were built by mud blocks. As you can see, some of our people cannot even live in some of those houses now because some of the houses are falling down, and some that were able to somehow through farming raise some capital, they were able to at least make it a little bit better. And since then, it has been quiet. Like the federal government just abandoned us. They are doing nothing in order to improve the community. If you can see from our road and otherwise.
They lamented the ill treatment melted on them by their host state of Niger, saying they have no farmlands as their major occupation is farming.
For some of the land, that is the farmland that we are giving to our parents as a compensation. The same land has been taken away by Niger State government. That is the claim. So presently now, some majority of us here now don't have a farmland. We don't have farmland to farm, and that is the main occupation of our people here when we are brought here. As you can see around, there is no any development of maybe anything someone need to do apart from this farming. And this land has been taken away again by Niger State government. I'm using this medium to call on the chairman, even the State House of Assembly members, the reps, even the senators. We are still under them, even the governor. They should come to our aid. Just as others have said, this is a community that was resettled from the then Federal Capital Territory.
After being here for over 40 years, they are still treated as strangers, while their ancestral home of Abuja is being allocated and shared among the high and mighty at an exorbitant price, while they languish in poverty and pains.
Nothing that were paid to be carried home, because like I knew my name appear in the list. My money was 2,700. 2,700 being a compensation that was paid to me from there to here. And since that one, up to date, you can see the nature of the buildings. Let our living change from what we are living now to our colleagues that are living in the federal capital, because they are all our colleagues. But you cannot compare our living here and there.
The district head of Sabon Wuse says life has not been easy with them. Hence there was and still no provision for expansion as their children are getting married and bearing children.
Government promised to the people of Sabon Wuse entirely but includes many villages like Asokoro, Katampima, Bushi, Karo, Majigi, Shishipe, Kurunduma, and the rest of it. Because we are up to 6 to 7 villages under Sabon Wuse here, and of which the compensation that is paid to them is not something that we can proud of it. And also the promise that they made to the people of Sabon Wuse, it cannot be fulfilled. Especially like social amenities that they said that we can meet a road here constructed, we couldn't. Likewise, a water pump. Up to now, there is nothing like that. And they even said we can meet a nice church and mosque. We couldn't get it like that. And let's come back to our houses. The houses that they made to us is only 2 rooms, 2 bedrooms, and only one. It's just as a palio of each and every household. And this house was given to those who are as elders. For those who are up to 30 years at that time, they don't have any house. Only the parents. And if you are having a family of 10 people, you will think how you can do. And the compensation is not up to any number of amount. I have a copy of it presently with me. Each and every one, you will see the figure of amount that received at that time. There is nothing that make our mind to be calm, only that we, the people of the Sabon Wuse entirely, as what I've said here, we are peace people. We have never and ever we went back to where we comes from to say we make a demonstration or any protest or crisis to cry for what the government did to us. We have never received that up to date. And we are looking that maybe we may have somebody or government that will look over us. If you can look at from the day one of which we came here, that is 80s to today, it's almost 40-something years, of which there is nothing like development. They only give us the rooms, that is the houses, not the lands. So definitely we are so injured to our mind. It makes some of our parents, they are dead today. And most of the youngest that grown up, there is no land to just have a development. And even the land that is given to us, it has turned over to the government. It's not given to us again. So we don't know who will pursue all this matter to the government, so that the government will now clean all our ears.
With the living condition of the people of Sabon Wuse getting worse by the day, as houses built by the FCTE are dilapidated, absence of social amenities such as water, among others.
Compensation of each and every household at that time is not more than 200 and something naira. 2,800 or something, 20 kobo or 30 kobo at that time. Highest you can only get 10,000. And for those who have a larger farmer or farm. And the kind of building they build to us is a mud block. So actually we are not happy. The people of Sabon Wuse and child environments that we are here. We are now in modern time, and we know we have to look at it in modality. How are we going to do? They can look at it very well to us. Even though they are trying to compensate us again, but we don't know what stopped them. Then maybe it may sympathize our mind to let's see what we can do. But we are crying of land to the youths for development, because there is no any land for the resettlements here. And again, that compensation should be paid to the rest of people that are alive today.
What is the hope of these people? Are there plans by FCTE and Niger State government to bring in succor to these communities? And what is the hope of a drowning community in the ocean of infrastructural deficit? Only time shall tell. Although it is however expected that FCTA move swiftly in addressing these challenges. Jethro Ilia, AGTV News.